The property conditions section of the addendum. This only has a handful of sections that have been auto-populated from the main form. That's the style of the property, which in this case is a 2-story. The fact that it has 1 bedroom and no car garage. Everything else has sort of been templated here but needs to be customized to fit our particular property. There's some X's in here for some information that I definitely want included, but I like to have a lot more than just this included in here. For instance, this template doesn't have anything about basement, and this house that I'm working on doesn't have a basement, but most homes in Denver do, and I like to have a full description of what's going on in the basement included also. So let's just take a look at this one. The subject property is a 2-story style detached home with a functional floor plan. That sentence is always just fine. The home features 1 above grade bedroom, 1 full, there we go, 1 full bath, and 1 half bath. I'm going to take that out because this house has strange flooring going on right now. But for most reports, I would want, hardwood, carpet, and tile flooring. Let me see if I've got another report open so you can sort of see what a good. Let me go. Here we go. General text addendum. This is a different report that I just happen to have open right now. Let's see what my property condition looks like for this one. Let's get rid of that. All right, this is a good example of how thorough I like my property condition to be. So here it includes 3 full baths, including a 5-piece bath. And you probably know this, but a 5-piece bath has 2 sinks, a toilet, a shower, a tub, and that makes 5 pieces. A main floor half bath, an eating kitchen, a formal dining room, a main floor office, a main floor laundry room, 3 gas fireplaces, a finished basement with a large rec room, bedroom, full bath, ample storage, a 3-car attached garage, covered porch, 2 wood decks, and sits on a 4.5 acre wooded lot. The main floor of the house features a separate entrance to an area, blah, blah, blah. So just read this over. I mean, this is a pretty thorough description so that the reader of the report can look at this, look at the photos, look at the sketch, and get a real feel for what this property really looks like. Just as an example, I'll show you the pictures and the sketch of this particular house. You can see it. Fully updated. Okay, so that's the first section of the property conditions is a thorough description of the subject property. The second paragraph sort of gives a little bit more information. In this case, it talks about trees, okay, and anything unusual. Like in this case, I'll probably talk about the flooring, how it's missing some flooring, but they're intending to put the flooring down really soon. In here, my lenders generally require that I have this statement: all utilities, including heat, water, and electric, were functional and operational. They're now requiring also that I advise whether smoke and CO2 or carbon monoxide detectors were present in the home. That's a law now, particularly for purchases. Anytime you're selling a home, it's the law that you have to have a carbon monoxide detector in the home. So I have to check for those. So those 2 things need to be notated in my property condition section. That's whether the utilities are on and whether or not there are smoke and carbon monoxide detectors in the house. So that gives you a basic understanding of the property conditions section. The more specific, the better. If there are any needed repairs or any damage or anything special or unique about this property, it should be mentioned here. Just for grins, this is the subject property that we were just talking about. Here she is. So between the photos and that description, here's the interior. The reader of the report should have a really good understanding of this property. We want to paint a picture. We are their eyes and ears. So let's just see the sketch really quick. And there's our sketch. There's the main floor, the upper level. No. There's the main floor, the upper level, and the basement. So when I'm typing into my property conditions section, a lot of times I will split the screen, and that way you can bring up the building sketch on the top half, and as you're typing, so you know, okay, look, it's got a formal dining room, a living room, a bath on the main level, a huge wood deck, upper level with a large loft and a half bath. These are the kind of things you can see. And then when you're done describing the floor plan, you can always pull up some photos and start talking about the wooded lot, the gravel drive, the asphalt roof, covered porch, tons of trees. And then that'll lead us into the interior of the home, where it's nearly new, stainless steel, wood stove, laundry room, lots of natural light, blah, blah, blah. All of those things, as if you're trying to describe it to someone who's never seen it, because that's exactly what you're doing. That wraps up property condition.